Hey everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've been here. I hope you're all doing all right today. I just wanted to catch up with you and let you know what I bought for the Sephora savings event, which was April 4th to the 14th for Rouge, which I am. And I had a really good time this spring, and I just haven't got around to showing my haul. I wound up spending $1,000, but it's the only time I shop at Sephora is that twice a year, and I really plan it out. So I'm just gonna go and order. I think I placed 6 or 7 online orders. Let me just show you what I got without further ado. I'm gonna go and order. So the first day of the sale, I had all planned out for about a week or two before what I want to get. So I'm just gonna go in order. The first thing that I picked up was the Ellis Brooklyn Marshmallows Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. I really love marshmallow as a note, and I've been looking for something to pair with my Kayali Boujee Intense, the strawberry marshmallow perfume, and I think this is perfect for this. And it actually lasts a really long time. I really love it, and this was $48, so smells so good. If you like marshmallow, this also works good with Killian Love Don't Be Shy, but it's a nice glass bottle. This is 3.38 fluid ounces, and I really love it a lot. So that was the first thing I picked up. I also picked up the Nest New York Santa Barbara Strawberry Perfume Oil Set. Now this was $104, so it's like getting the travel size free. And that's what I did. I picked up one of these previously. I think it's a roller ball is the only thing if you don't like a roller ball, but it's such a fresh strawberry. It's very tart and citric, and I love it. And I also pair that with a Kayali Boujee. So for $104, and the perfume oil is 1 ounce, you get that set. I believe it's still available, so I was really happy to get that, the Nest New York Santa Barbara Strawberry Fragrance Set. It was just such a great value, normally $140 value. So if you like strawberry, I really like this one, and it goes great with the Ellis Brooklyn. Next I picked up for hair, this is the Ordinary Behentrimonium Chloride 2% conditioner. And what Behentrimonium Chloride is, it is one of my favorite ingredients in a hair product. I have fine, thin hair, so I need lightweight conditioning. And now this is derived from the canola plant, which is part of the mustard family. So it is actually a natural product, and it is an anti-static, anti-frizz. So if you suffer from frizz or static, it's a great lightweight. I've noticed that the conditioners that worked best for me have this ingredient in it. Now on the Yucca app, it's only like a 47 out of 100. So the European disagrees that in concentrations over 5%, that it's a hazardous or toxic ingredient. This is only 2%, and you know, it's just whatever works for you. And I think that there's a preservative in here that I think is worse than the Behentrimonium Chloride anyways. But I just add this to my favorite conditioner, or if you really have wrecked hair a little bit by itself. It's only $9.20. I bought 3. So if you have hair like mine, I love this. And like, I know it's in a lot of the, like the Fenty Beauty is one. It's a common ingredient because it's inexpensive. You can even buy it, which I have done. I've bought the little pellets. You can melt it like candle wax, and you can make your own conditioner or mix it into your favorite conditioner for even less money than this. But this is so cheap, I was like, wow, that's great. I'll just buy that and add it. So I did get that for my hair. Now, one thing I didn't buy that I was going to buy at Sephora, just let me mention it really quick, is the ORIBE, the Gold Lust shampoo. I did buy this as well, but I've got it elsewhere. And I know the ORIBE, this is the time to buy your expensive products, and these run about $50 a bottle. I had previously got the Tangle one in my Beautylish Lucky Bag this year. So that was my introduction because I wasn't gonna pay. The bottles are beautiful, the scent's okay. I really didn't find, I don't get the ORIBE. So y'all have to let me know what I'm missing. But anyways, yeah, I don't think I would buy that again. Okay, so then I got the Kayali Boujee. Again, this is my favorite This is the Boujee Intense Eau de Parfum, which is a strawberry marshmallow whipped cream. I just absolutely love it. I love the frosted pink bottle. This is the 3.4 ounce, and this is priced at $138, and I just really love it. You can see that I'm going right through it. So good. And then the other two, the Nest Strawberry and the Ellis Brooklyn, I've bought to try to enhance the longevity. But I absolutely love this, so now is the time to buy. So I did buy a backup bottle because I do love that fragrance. It just smells so good. Any young lady would like it. You just smell like a strawberry vanilla milkshake, and it's really, really good, and highly recommend. But it doesn't last very long. So anyways, that is a fave. Then I bought my makeup. This is my DIOR Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I have been using this for years. I absolutely love it. This is in the shade 1.5 in Neutral. I love it for all day wear. I have oily skin. It's flawless, and it lasts, and the shade matches. There are so many different shades, and I absolutely love the DIOR Backstage Face and Body. This is $43, and it's been my foundation for years. I've tried lots of foundations, but I always go back to this one and highly recommend the DIOR Backstage. So I always get a foundation restock during the sale. Next, I picked up the Juliette Has a Gun Miami Shake. Now, this is a brand new perfume. It just came out, and this is their strawberry vanilla. It also has orange blossom in it, and I love orange blossom as a note. It's got a nice glass. It's a heavy glass bottle. It's not a thin travel spray. And then, of course, your spray. You can see how much I've already used. This is $34. Absolutely love it. I'm carrying it in my purse. And of all the strawberries that are out, this is really a top fave. It has a real pretty pink and blue bottle. It's really, really gorgeous. And I absolutely love that perfume. I bought a couple other things on the first that I returned. The first thing being the Ceremonia Guava Perfume Hair and Body. This is a alcohol-free fragrance, and it just sounded so good. It's got a shimmer in it. It's in kind of an odd bottle with a wooden cap. It looks very tropical vibe, very, very islandy packaging, so A+ for that. But I didn't get any guava at all. It's guava, violet, and what was it? And I don't return El Vetiver, and I don't return anything. I got no guava or fruitiness at all. It was kind of, I don't know. It was just awful, so I actually returned it. The other thing I bought was the Burberry Her Elixir Intense, because I was told that is a strawberry perfume as well, so I wanted to check it out. And that was just straight up old lady. I mean, I could I just returned it. And those are the only two things that I returned. Okay, so that was the fourth. So I wound up spending $471.60. I did have returns for $61.60, so I spent $413.11. Now that was all I was planning to buy for the whole sale. I went over and I picked up the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stick. This is the high glitter gloss stick, and this is in Icy Amethyst. Now this I think would go along good with that gloss, but this is just it's a purple glitter. I love the packaging. Look at the shimmer in that. And that is, woo! So that is some really, really, I don't know, I'm down with the purple. I think it's great for summer. But those two together are gorgeous. I don't know, I'm digging it. I'm digging the new Fenty. So one of the new NARS, they've got 4 new quads, face quads. There's the light. This is the second one, because the light quad, the shades are all pink. It's 3 different shades of pink. This one is Cheek Palette 2. This is just so pretty. So you do have like a hot pink matte, and then you've got a kind of a peachy shimmer, and then you've got a light champagne shimmer highlight, and then you've got a matte, and I love the tone of that bronzer. I like the NARS palettes anyways, so, and it does come with a mirror, and I love the old Adirondack striped beachy chair. This just takes me back to childhood, and the beach, and I love that. I think these are $49. So when the stuff is on sale, that's when I buy. So yeah, I spent $1,000, but it's all stuff I'm gonna use. Okay, so then I was good. I didn't buy anything else until April 11th, which is a week later. I went back and I bought the Patrick Star, the one size B12 base thinner. This is a vitamin pearl serum, and it has got vitamin C, E, hyaluronic acid, and it's a boosting serum to, if you want to thin out your foundation, if you've got one that doesn't work for you, or you want to add some luminosity to it. You can see this just went viral, and it was a kind of a impulse influenced by, but everybody's raving about it, and it sounded pretty good, and it does have a beautiful pearl sheen. And I've been wanting to try more from the brand because I know he specializes in oily skin. I want to try his setting spray. But anyways, I did purchase that, and it sounds really good. It says this serum, mix and medium, transforms the coverage of any liquid foundation or cream formula and adds a boost of radiance with a shot of vitamin B12 for a healthy, luminous finish derived from vegan crushed pearls. Nice. Mix desired amount with liquid foundation and cream formulas to customize the coverage and add radiance. That sounds really good. So I wanted to check that out. That's $36, so that was a fun item. Then I also, you know, Auntie Pat, she has not had any special shades for the last probably 4 palettes. This is Mothership 12 Petal Morphosis. It was $128, and I wasn't gonna get it, but there hasn't been a new Pat McGrath palette in 2 years, and I wanted to check it out, see if it's the same, and I absolutely love the colors. It still has the heavy black lacquer packaging. It still has the beveled mirror, so, and still made in Italy. So even though there's no special shades, I'm really happy to have a new Pat palette. And actually, pink and green are my 2 most favorite shades. My whole bedroom is done in pink and green. And we haven't had, now we've got pinks and we've got the golds, but she hasn't really had too many greens out. I mean, she's got it in Sublime and everything, and then she's got some matte greens, but I just thought this was gorgeous. And then it's got some lilac in it. And even though these aren't special shades over here, they look beautiful. And I did watch several videos on the subject and just saw looks that were just absolutely stunning. So I had to treat myself. I remember back in the day, eyeshadow palettes were my favorite thing, and they've just gone by the wayside. So when any time a favorite brand releases one, I'm gonna pick it up because it's just, and I love Pat McGrath. I think whenever I do an eye look with a Pat McGrath palette, it looks stunning. And then just like her previous palettes, all her shade names are on this little card that comes with it. But yeah, I'm in love. I can't wait to try it. I've watched so many beautiful looks come from the videos, and I'm so excited to have a new palette from Pat McGrath. So yeah, I can't wait to try it. Next, I picked up the Ellis Brooklyn Guava Garnita. So Ellis Brooklyn really has a strong showing in my haul. This is the 3.4 ounce bottle. It's got a beautiful coral bottle, and yeah, so I just blind bought it. And I do like it very much. I'll be wearing it all summer. Let's see what it's got. Vanilla, guava, and the banana. So, which was a little stronger. I think banana is going to be a keynote coming forward. It's a fruity floral, perfect for summer, and I absolutely love that. So that is my fun guava. And you know, strangely enough, I found a guava perfume over at TJ Maxx for $15. That's also very good. So if you don't want to spend the money, there's some nice stuff over at TJ, and I'll have to show you what I bought over there. And I also picked up the Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar perfume. Now, I actually smelled this in store about the last holiday Sephora sale 6 months ago, and this is also $115. It's got a beautiful blue bottle, and I think on the dresser sitting next to each other. These are so perfect for summer. Really, really gorgeous. And this has coconut, and it's got frangipani, which is plumeria, and it really smells a lot like Dolce & Gabbana L'Imperatrice, the watermelon fragrance. but this doesn't have watermelon in it. It has the, let's see, coconut, pink pineapple, sweet amber, and the plumeria. So those are your notes on my Miami Nectar, and I remember smelling it last year, but I bought the L'Imperatrice instead. And it's been, yeah, perfect summer fruity. Love that, and it's going to be a great summer with these two fragrances from Ellis, Brooklyn. So that was a lot of fun. Then I got a perfume heavy video because I didn't really want much makeup. I wanted to try a bunch of new perfumes, and usually I make a trip 3 hours north of me, which is my nearest big Sephora, and I usually drive up there and I try on perfumes, but I wasn't able to do it this year, so I thought, well, I'm just going to buy travel size bottles. And I do have a Sephora inside Kohl's that just opened, and I was able to try some things, but some I wasn't. So I just wanted to pick some perfume up this sale. I've got a lot of perfume. Well, you'll see. I've got some more makeup. Just bear with me. So then I also picked up the Love Shack Fancy Love on the Beach Eau de Parfum. This has coconut, also has plumeria, salt water. It's a fresh solar. This was $32. Now Love Shack Fancy, they've got the big bows on the bottles. Really pretty. Haven't tried it yet, but let's just see what this is. I like the coconutty beach perfumes. I need to do a video just on those. Can't tell yet. It is a fresh solar. That's the family that it's in. Smells good. I don't think I like it as much as the others, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, that's just first impressions. Probably wouldn't repurchase. I like the other ones better, but then I also picked up the 7 Virtues Candied Lychee. Now, the Nest Lychee Rose perfume I really like, so I wanted to try the 7 Virtues because 7 Virtues is a brand that uses the money for good, and they also have a high oil concentration in their perfume, and I like the lychee, so I want to buy this little travel. Let's see if I have a... Okay, that smells good and fruity as well. I think I probably like the Nest Lychee Rose better, but again, we'll see how it wears. So that was another fun perfume. I'd keep both of those, but probably wouldn't repurchase. Okay. So let's see. And then the last thing that I bought on April 11th was the Kulfi Zari Eyes. This is the long-lasting cream eyeshadow. And I was finally able to get Sona Sona. Now, this is the shade that went viral, and it's been out of stock, I want to say, since the last sale, because the last sale 6 months ago, I was able to pick up a lilac shade and another shade, but I couldn't get the Sona Sona, and this is the one that everybody was raving about. It finally came back in stock before this sale, but it's a little more gold than I thought. I thought it was going to be more like Space Cowboy from Urban Decay, a little more like a lighter champagne. This is really darker than I thought. But anyways, I'll go ahead and try it out. I do like the other ones. They kind of remind me of the ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadows. Just one and done. They last all day, very lightweight. So looking forward to trying that, and that was $30, and that is in the always sold out Sona Sona shade that went viral. So that was the 11th. Let's see, the next day, on the 12th, I went back because I forgot to order my Inky List retinol serum. I really love this. These are only $15, so I bought 2. But this is just a really nice 1% retinol acetate, and it's got a 0.5 gram active retinoid squalane to hydrate and protect the skin. It's a slow release formula, comfortable retinol, and I really like it, and it's just great. So I remember that they didn't have, the Ordinary wasn't on sale, but I think you do get the discount now, and it is fragrance free. It's a treatment, and absolutely love that for my skin. Then I also picked up the Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar Travel Spray because I do like to carry a travel spray in my purse, and I just wanted to get all set for the summer. So I think I'm really good to go. And of this and the Candied Lychee and the Love Shack Fancy Miami Nectar, I love the most. So that's yeah, I went a little crazy. So that was it. Oh wait, one more thing. That day I also bought the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Extreme, the waterproof lip liner, and I got that in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. I've been wanting to try these okay, that was another thing I bought a lot of this year. So I bought a lot of perfume, and I bought a lot of lip liners. So I've got the regular Makeup Forever long lasting lip liner, but I mean this waterproof one is supposed to be really long lasting. So I swatched it inside the Sephora Inside Kohl's. This Anywhere Caffeine is just a beautiful shade, and so I wanted to get that, and it was $26 in the Anywhere Caffeine, and it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous pinky nude. So can't wait to try that. So that was all for that day. On the 12th, I spent $149.80. So, you know, again, I thought I was done. And then I wound up liking the Juliette Has a Gun Miami Shake so much. I had a $20 coupon points. So I decided to go back and buy another one of these with the points, since I knew I wasn't going to buy the big spray. And so I got it for $14 and then tax. So I spent $15.33 getting a second one of these on the 16th. So, and then on the 16th, more lip pencil. The Makeup by Mario Ultra Suede Lip Sculpting Pencil in Hue. So I went and picked that up because it looked like the prettiest smoky nude color. And I had another $20 in points. So I got this for $6.57 on the 16th, because I was trying to get my 20% discount and then use my points. Wait, you can't use one and the other. So yeah, I couldn't. I just had to, yeah, pay the difference. And what I like about this is it comes with a sharpener, and I've heard so much about these, and then the brush tip end. I can't wait to try this shade. I've heard a lot of good things about them. Not as long lasting, but a lot of people's favorites. And I like the idea that it comes with its own sharpener. And that is a really pretty pinky nude. So that is the shade Hue. So that was it for the 16th, and I was good until the 20th. So I thought I was done, but on the 20th I got an email saying second chance, anything you forgot, 20% off. And I was like, oh gosh, here we go again, because I wanted some more lip liners. So I went back on the 20th and I picked up another Makeup by Mario lip liner, but this is in the shade Smoky Pink. Now this is a cult favorite. The reason I bought it is because the makeup artist Lychee Rose, I think her talent is immaculate, and this is her favorite shade, and she says if you know, you know. So this is a similar shade to Hue, the other shade I bought, but I was like, well, if I'm gonna do it now, and that was the color she recommended. So I picked that up, and that is $26. So I got two Makeup by Mario lip liners. Then again, with the lip liners, I watched Makeup by Cheryl. I love her videos. And she tested all of her lip liners. And the #1 long-lasting one was the Freck Beauty Makeout Club, the Nude Muse lip liners. Now these are $18, and these are supposed to be bulletproof, like, you know, wear a motorcycle helmet or whatever you want to do. So I did pick up 3 of these. I got shade 1, shade 2, and shade 4. They're all nudes, because what I mostly wear now, I'm wearing a Maybelline lifter lip liner with a Maybelline vinyl in Cheeky. That's my combo today. But I really wanted to try these Freck, because that's what I need, a bulletproof liner, because my day doesn't end. So anyways, shade 1 is a warm nude beige, shade 2 is a warm pink nude, and shade 4 is a rosy cinnamon. So I thought those would be great to try. So yeah, $18 a piece. Shade 1 being the warm nude beige, shade 2 the warm pink nude, and shade 4 the rosy cinnamon. So those all look beautiful. I can't wait to try them, because I think lip liner is something I'm really gonna start getting into, and I just wanted to buy the best right off the bat, so I went ahead and got those. So, and then I went back and I got one more of my DIOR foundations. I thought, well, if I get two, I'll be good to the next sale. So I went and picked up another one of those. And so on the 20th, my second chance sale, I spent $107.75. So that's pretty good. Got $24.60 discount. And then on the 20th, I went back and I picked up the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, her new Gloss Bomb Oil. This is thinner than her Gloss Bombs. And I wanted to try, this is the lip oil and gloss. I wanted to try Miss Jellyfish because I like these blue pink. I used to have, no, I still have it, my Revlon Color Stay Ultimate 24-hour long wear lasting lipstick is this shade. And this will go great over it. I just love these blue pink. I think that's so pretty. One more thing. Then I picked up the Tower 28 Beauty one-liner, lip liner, eyeliner, cheek pencil, and this is in the shade Work of Art. Now these are $15, and I heard so much about this lip liner as well, and maybe it was Cheryl. Cheryl just sucked me in with that lip liner video. If you're looking for a lip liner or curious about lip liners, I highly recommend Makeup by Cheryl's lip liner video. She really got me going. But anyways, that is a sharpened pencil, and Work of Art is another brown nude. I think I'd like a little bit more pink in that. But anyways, we'll try because I definitely wear the brown lipstick. So, okay, so the total I spent was $993.47. So that ought to keep me going for a really long time. Oh, did I forget to mention one? I guess I did. The Nest New York Lychee Rose. Oh my gosh, I don't know what day I bought this, but I was waiting for the sale. I think this is $92, so this was kind of a bargain for the 1.7 ounce, but that's the biggest bottle they make. I also got the little roller ball. I love this. I got to try it at Sephora inside Kohl's. It is so fruity. It is so good. The rose is just a nice touch, but it's not overpowering the lychee. I love this. Go in store and try this. This smells so good, and this does last. So that was a great one. So I don't, oh, what else? I missed something else too. The Bobbi Brown skin corrector stick. I love the Bobbi Brown skin correctors. I also love the NARS Complete Matte Concealers in Creme Brulee. But this one, but that looks really good. That's like a light pink pearly. I think that'll work good on my dark circles. But I am wearing a Bobbi Brown skin corrector underneath my eyes today, and I love those. So my goodness, did I miss anything else? No. Wow, that was a great haul. I mean, I had a blast. I tried to behave, and and then I just kept going back and going back and going back, as you do during this time of the year. But I love makeup. Makeup brings me joy. I have a lot of fun. I do spend a lot of time planning what I purchase, and and I did return that awful Ceremonia. Maybe I got a bad one. I don't know. I mean, the shimmer was pretty, so I really wanted to love it, and the fact that it had no alcohol and you could spray it in your hair, I really liked that. But I got no guava. I got no fruitiness at all. I just got yuck. That was the least fruity, and I would think it would be the most fruity. So I'm glad there was still time to go back in the sale and pick up the Guava Garnita. So I really like the Guava Garnita. It's not lasting very long, but again, I've got a guava perfume from TJ Maxx that I got for 15 bucks, and I'll layer those together too, because I like to layer perfume. So that's going to do it for this one. My name is Jackie. Please like, subscribe, leave me a message. What did you get at the Sephora sale, or did you just skip it and behave? Did you have a good time, or did you just, yeah, what's your favorite thing? And if you've got any comments on any of these things, I'd be happy to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos, I have playlists of all. I usually spend about $1,000 every Sephora sale because it's the only two times. I don't try to. That's just how it added up. I try not to go over that because that's ridiculous. But I look at it like, if that's all that's the only time I shop, I think that's okay. Not horrible. And you want to get the perfumes and the things that you like that are the most expensive to save the most money. So, and then everything else I try to get over at Ulta. But anyways, check out if you want to, you know, see some more videos, or leave me a message. Let me know, what did you get? What do you love? And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.